Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, and he says like this: Avodas ha'adam inyan zeh befrat. The avodah, the service that a person has to engage himself in specifically, ubekol inyanim bichlal, and in general, mischalekes lebeis chalakim. It's divided into two different categories. Aleph, number one, kiviyus man bekol yom lizbainim bidvarim. A person needs to set aside time every single day to be mizbainin, to meditate and go deep into the idea that there is a Ribbono Shel Olam. He created the world, Aramuna, everything we've been speaking about up until this point. And Beis, number two, b'meshech hayoim, throughout the day, and he puts here in parentheses, levad mizman esek b'talmud Torah, besides the time that you're involved in learning. When your person's learning, they should be totally engaged in their studies. We already spilled enough ink about this idea. The intelligent, wise one will understand. And therefore he's writing that there is an obligation throughout the day to remind themselves of what is the point of all of their service of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the point that we're coming to acquire for ourselves. At least once every half an hour, you have to remind yourself why it is that you're here in this world and what you're here to accomplish. You have to make for yourself reminders. That we should remind ourselves and remember what is the point of all of our avodah. What are we trying to accomplish? And this avodah, this service of Hashem that we are involved with, is that a person must remind himself every half an hour. Everything in the world is created by Hashem, and I'm also created by Hashem, and everything that's around me is created by Hashem, and we're all here to serve Hashem. A person must think about the object, this world, which is sitting in front of him, standing in front of him, and he has to ask himself, in the clear way that we mentioned above, like we mentioned by Pesach night, how do we teach our children about Yetzias Mitzrayim? How do we teach our children about Emunah? How do we teach our children about having Hashem in your life? Shaila u'tshuva. You ask a question, you give an answer. And we are supposed to do the same thing in our own lives. Mi bara chayfetz zeh. Who is the one that created this object, this world? Who created this person? Who created this fish? Who created the sun? Who created the moon? And then we can answer ourselves. Ata Yizbarach Shemai Barasa. You, Hashem, are the one who created all of this. We're reinforcing, we are putting it deeper and deeper and deeper into ourselves. Who is the Ribbono Shel Olam? Then these things will be acquired deeply inside of our hearts. One, on the special time that we set aside every single day to accomplish this. And so too, the second idea that we spoke about, that every half an hour or so, remind yourself about this, that a person continues throughout the day to do such a thing. So we have to set aside a regular amount of time to be mizbainin, to think deeply into this, your hisbainenus, your meditation, your solitude between you and Hashem. And then throughout the day, every half an hour or so, just quickly remind yourself, who created the world? Oh, Hashem created the world. And who is the creator? I'm one of Hashem's creations. And as a result of that, we'll be living with Hashem all of the time. Have a wonderful day.